Well, hello, this is Denise Miller, your Leadership Lady Live. And here we are in the month of April. And as we complete this first week of April, as I promised, I'll be giving you 20 leadership strategies that Jesus used over his leadership career. Now, a lot of people take issue with the fact that I'm speaking about Jesus, but when we speak of the term servant leadership, it is Jesus's leadership style that we are referencing, and that has always been the case. Now, as we go forward, I'd like you to please hit the heart or the thumbs up, to like this video, and to hit the notification button, and to please share the video if you like the content that's generally offered on my Leadership Lady Live YouTube channel and on Instagram. So this week, this first week, we're going to use the acronym SHELL, SHELL. And there are five strategies that Jesus used that I'd like to discuss with you. The first is servant leadership. The next is humility. The next is effective communication. The next is leading by example. And the last is love. Now, you all who know me know that I'm all about the love. Let's start with servant leadership. Jesus exemplified servant leadership by putting his people first, by putting the disciples first, by doing what was best for them first. And then he demonstrated humility by showing that his leadership was not about being in charge, which is what the people had seen for many, many years, but instead it was about him serving others so that they could do what they were called to do well. In terms of effective communication, Jesus always communicated clear messages, made sure that they were understood, and when the disciples had questions, he would go back and he would explain. But he never assumed that it was their responsibility to understand. He knew it was his responsibility to make sure that they were understood. The next thing that Jesus did was that he modeled what he wanted them to do. He led by example. He showed them how to serve. He unconditionally laid himself out to do whatever needed to be done. And then the last thing is love. Jesus loved his team unconditionally. Now, those of us who are leaders know that there are times that there are people on your team that make you slightly nuts, and you're really not happy with who they are. But Jesus knew, even down to having someone who he knew would betray him, still, he treated that individual with love and with compassion and with concern, not out of emotion, but just because of the fact that they walked with him and were a part of his team. And so, as leaders, we need to apply the shell principle to our leadership. We need to lead by serving. We need to be humble and put others first. We need to make sure that the people we're leading understand what it is we're saying, what it is we're wanting, what it is we're asking them to do. And then we are to be an example. However it is that we want them to behave, we need to be and then finally, we need to love them. Not the ooey gooey romantic flowers take you on a date love, but the love that is patient and kind, the love that looks toward the good of others, the love that looks to see what's good. Thank you so much. Again, I hope that this content really resonates with you and helps you to become a better servant leader. And then I also ask you to please give me the thumbs up, give me the heart, and do share, because there's someone who doesn't know me and who has no idea that this channel exists, but they need this content too. Have a great balance of the week.